I spill for Taisha Williams, for Cloud Rider, for Donna Turco, for all these women that are still surviving but are afraid because the legal system would rather protect the abuser because he's a police officer or a state trooper or a sheriff. This must change. The Senate bill has taken place to the United States. And to my sisters and brothers, we are Queen and Kinaga. No one has the right to put their hands on you. Psychologically, this is something that Clara and I still deal with. We both deal with post-traumatic stress disorder. But I'm here to speak, and I refuse to keep silent. I refuse. These wonderful doctors can give you the terminology about what's taking place, but you as a person, you live in fear. You're always watching your back, but you have a voice. And again, I say, no one has the right. I don't care if you're doing the hoochie coochie in the middle of the street. No one has the right to put their hands. Yeah, I said it. I said it. So we deserve from our courts, we deserve from our police departments, we deserve from our judges, we deserve from our politicians to hear our voices, to stop ignoring our cries. We want to hear people listen to us. You know, how many more of us will die? How many more children will suffer? My 3 children still suffer today. And my children are all young adults. I look at my son Moses and I see the pain in his face because he loves his father, but he'll say, Dad, I remember. I look at my daughter, two grandchildren, and I can see the pain in her face. These men and women who cause domestic violence do not realize the damage you leave behind with our babies. These are my babies, and you left my babies damaged while you go off into the sunset, you know, oh, I'm happy. Out of sight, out of mind does not work with me. You left me 3 damaged children, and there are so many families like myself and like Clara whose children are damaged. So please, listen to our voices. Let's pray that this bill is mandated in the state of New Jersey, and each one of you are a registered voter. So your voice counts. Your voting counts. If these politicians don't want it, we don't have to vote for them. I'm an American. I'm going to vote, and I'm going to choose. If you're going to do the right thing for me, then I'll vote for you. If you're not going to do the right thing, you will not get my vote. I need for you to hear my cries. I need for you to hear my voices. So, please, no one, and I know I keep emphasizing on this, no one has the right to put their hands on you. No one. No one has the right. I'm very short and very sweet. Thank you so much for being here. And first of all, I'd like to thank that wonderful friend of mine, Assemblyman Angel Fuentes. He was a friend of mine when he was just councilman, and look at him now. I always believed in him, and he is a part of my book. I love him, and I thank each and every one of you for being here and supporting. And please, never blame, shame, or guilt a victim of domestic violence. Don't ask them, why did you stay? Don't ask them that question. There are so many reasons why a victim stays in an abusive relationship. I stood in a marriage for 20 years, and I didn't leave until he left. That makes sense. We always think they're going to change. They don't change until they get help. So thank you so much for having me here, and I greatly appreciate it. Angel, my heart, God bless you, and thank you so much for having me.